Hello friends, I'm back with a new video today. I'm Asifa and you're watching KnowHowPedia. Today it's very important topic and we are going to discuss about something which is very important for every individual living in India, especially the women. As we all know that a lot of different types of crimes are going around in this particular country. Not only in this country, there are so many things going around in the world. Especially women are prone to these crimes. It is sad to know a lot of things happening around, and I felt that this video could be the most important video for everybody, and I thought let me bring some awareness. So stay tuned. We're going to watch the different tips to get out of these crimes, or different tips to escape from a harassment. First advice I'd like to give it to all the sisters, that please make sure that you have all the contact numbers of local police stations, SHE team numbers, and all the important numbers recorded, saved in your phone. Name it in the right manner. Whenever it is useful, you can be using it. I'm going to attach in this description below, there is a link to the local police station numbers, which is important for all the girl students. The second tip is, as you all know, the simplest way to call in emergency is dial 100. Dial 100 is one of the most important number for all the girls. Whenever you find anything suspicious, just dial 100 and it will connect to the police station and you can get help immediately, because there's always support lines are open 24/7. So make sure that you don't hesitate to call. The third tip is, whenever you are in a situation, try to think, or logically you get a lot of intuitions of something going wrong. Something is going wrong around. So make sure that you people are believing that, trust that intuition. I mean, if your intuition is saying that going there may be a problem, then stop there and think again whether I should take some other way, or whether I should send somebody, or whether I can escape out of this particular situation. One more thing I have observed many girls do mistake is carrying the expensive phones in their hands, and expensive valuable gadgets, jewelry and stuff like that. That can attract a lot of crimes these days. So whenever you have a expensive phone, try to cover up with a flip pouch or something, so that keep it in the purse. Don't let others get attracted towards your valuable items, and that may cost your life sometimes. So please make sure that all your valuables, either you keep it inside safely. Only thing which I will advise you is trust yourself. Do not trust anybody. Even your shadow will leave you in the dark. So make sure that you don't trust anybody. Whenever you are building that trust should have a lot of proofs. So we usually trust other people, strangers, and friends, and so-called friends, like we go out and do for partying and all that. End of the day, they may be the reason for the plan of that crime. So I don't say friends involved in it, but sometimes there are wrong friends who can take you into a wrong direction. So please make sure that you have a right kind of people, one or two, but the best people who can safeguard you. Try to carry some gadgets with you, like panic alarms, which you can get in Amazon. I'm going to put the links inside the description. These panic alarms will help you to safeguard in a situation where it rings an alarm, a loud alarm, so that people get alerted and people get attracted towards you and may come for help. Having a panic alarm in phone sometimes may fail, because if somebody snatches phone from you, if somebody takes phone from you, at least that panic alarm button around your neck, or just pressing that button, can help you to get out of this situation. One more gadget I have recently came across is pepper sprays. Having a pepper spray is also a confident, but when you're using it, don't fumble around. So it is all about how you are confident in the situation. Your confidence is the important part, which plays a major role during that particular scenario. And I know that you cannot think much because you're in trouble, but one more advice I'll give it to most of young girl students posting their DPs as their personal picture, or posting the status with their personal pictures. This attracts people towards your profile, and maybe from there it may start. So what I request you is not to have any personal information, any personal photos on your social networking. The root cause of most of the problem is coming from the social networking. Using social networking is not wrong, but only talk to those people who are very close to you. Share the DP and status with only those, and hide the DP and status from the other people who you think they're not the main core people in your life. So probably family or one or two friends. Also, there is one more trick I can tell you is you have a Find My Device app on in your parents' phone, and log in with your ID which is using in your phone. So you have your phone with xyz@gmail.com, same xyz@gmail.com in Find My Device in your parents' phone. They can easily detect the location of your the device. Whenever you are boarding a taxi, whenever you are boarding a vehicle, make sure that taxi is registered, and whenever you get into the taxi, first of all note down the number in your mind, and when you sit in the car, just type in the number and send it to your friend, best friend, or to your family member. Just the number is with them. So is it important, sir? Yes, it is very important to share the number which you are traveling in. And when you see anybody, when you are traveling in a cab or any vehicle, registered or non-registered vehicle, if a driver is having a friends with him sitting next to him, so try avoiding that vehicle. Please don't go in that vehicle at all. You have some companion with you, some other travelers, women travelers with you whenever you are traveling in a cab. So if you find a case where somebody is following you on the road, you are on a bike and somebody is following you, so what do is you just stop immediately wherever you are, let him go on the front, and take your mobile out and try to type some number in. This may give a signal to the other person is you're informing it to somebody, then obviously you will escape out of the situation. Next tip I want to give you is try to install some apps. If you find panic button app in your phone, there is a lot of apps, you may get it, and just install one or two apps. And I am extremely sad to say that the situations are like this. And it is important for every human being to think about what we are doing in the society. It is our responsibility to protect our sisters, mothers, wife, daughter. But nowadays it's not like that, and crime is creeping everywhere. We cannot trust anybody these days. The trust is gone out of the window, and the only person you can trust is yourself. And sometimes it is well said that sometimes the shadow of a person leaves. Even in the dark, the shadow will not be with you. So do not trust anybody blindly, and have a lot of thinking around your head. Self-awareness is the best way of keeping yourself safe from this kind of environment. I know how these people are feeling, how the victims are feeling now. This has to be eradicated completely. It is in the hands of the government, in the hands of the society, our own hands. So we should be careful. I mean, intentionally we are going out to the partying or outing with somebody, and you've been caught with 3 or 4 people, and some crime has happened there. So please don't encourage such things. Social networking bring people closer, but there should be a gap between personal and professional. So do not let them enter into your safe zone. If I have a sister, then obviously I will make sure that every moment of her I'm available for her assistance. A lot of brothers go out of the house and they come up late in the evenings, and they don't even care about the family members. If we are not there to protect them, then who will be looking after them? So it is important, and every citizen of India should think about it. Our Mata, our sister is safe in our own country. And because of a lot of boozing around, I see a lot of people are drinking in Telangana, and I don't know about other states, but a lot of people are on the roads drunk in the evenings. the wine shops are full, so you may have a chance to get attacked in this kind of environment. So be safe and stay home as much as possible. If you have an important meetings, intimate your parents about every action you take. Wherever you're going, they should know about it. At the same time, ask them, is there any risk I can face? And one head sometimes may not get an idea. Ask 3 or 4 people about the actions you are taking. If they stop you, then stop there. As a citizen of India, as a citizen of Telangana, I want all the people in our country, in our state, to be safe, and we all work for this moment, safe moment. And even brothers, if you see anything unsafe for a girl, directly go to her and ask her if she is any facing problem. Involve and try to inform the right authorities about the same. Don't risk your life. You are important for us. Without you, this life is nothing. Without you being there, we cannot have the best world out there. So I say a big salute to all the women in the world who are serving us since the birth till our death, and nobody can replace their position. And I'm shameful that you are not safe today, but we will make sure that you are safe.